call 800-583-6681. That's 800-583-6681.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go. Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast.
Okay, people, let's do this. Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
Good Wednesday morning. It's JP, 105 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. 800-771-1025 is the phone number to chime in, have chats with us. We'd love to talk to you. Also, don't forget, you can watch the show live every day, all of the shows, on the Bone YouTube channel. Just go on to The Bone, put in 1025 The Bone. Go on YouTube, put in 1025 The Bone. And you can watch the shows live and comment on the side there and all
read
that
my
good
shirt.
And what?
Read my shirt, my sweatshirt.
What does your shirt say? I have
It
the
says
regular.
thankful.
It says what? Thankful?
Thankful, yeah.
I tell you what, speaking of, good morning, how are you?
There it is. Good. How are you? JoJo just sat down.
JoJo's in with us. Yeah, I know Dizzy's out again. He said he thinks he's got the fever, but he didn't take a temperature yet. So we'll see what happens there.
Sometimes you can
Hopefully
feel it. Sometimes you just know in your gut.
Of course. Well, yeah, absolutely. But I was just listening to the end of the Johnny B show with you two, JoJo as well, and he was talking about the smells of Thanksgiving. The best. The best.
Because and I don't know about it. I don't know how different it is here, but I really feel like the windows open cold adds to the smell. Like the windows open and there's
Crisp
like something
air.
in the oven. And
But it's
that's
like that cinnamon, all the
see. I was
spices
thinking
and
more
stuff of.
savory. I was thinking like the turkey or the like stuffing, like a casserole or something in the oven. Like that's.
But I feel like
Right.
but doesn't, I don't know, I feel like all of that has the cinnamon, the nutmeg, those are the flavors of.
My wife's stuffing has this sausage in it, and it's got that sausage smell that fills up. But the smell of a turkey in the oven
Yes.
So
is the best.
And the fact that it takes all G darn day. You know what I mean? Like you're just going to smell it at 7 in the morning.
The downside is I got into like deep frying the turkeys, which taste wise, I swear by, tastes better than if it comes out of the oven. However, it takes away from that experience of the whole house smelling. And I think, honestly, Johnny B was onto something. He's like, how come Yankee Candle doesn't have a Thanksgiving smell?
Oh.
They have Christmas smells, right?
there's got to be something somewhere that's a.
Like,
was
but I mean, it'll be like I've seen like fall, but I
Right.
Michael's sells candles, and I get a lot of candles at Michael's, and they're not expensive and they last a long time. Anyway, they have the different smells like that, like Christmas morning and whatever they have. But it's not. It's never going to be the same, It's very, it's good, but give me
I think they went out of business now, but there was a few years ago on the other show, there were a bunch of teachers that listened to our show.
Oh, yeah?
And they started a candle company. I think it was like right before, it was during COVID. And it was called Sense for Gents.
Oh, I think I remember you saying that.
And they were crushing it. It was like a mesquite barbecue smell, but it wasn't too strong. They had one that was called Fresh Load,
Which will always make me laugh.
which was laundry. It was like the smell of fresh,
That one,
laundry.
Not the one
No,
I
it wasn't.
want.
That's not the one I want. Sales
Is
go
it-
way
are
down.
you sure it's not the one you want? Are you sure? Anyway, they had those, and I was just thinking that whole smell of Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving. That's my favorite of all the holidays.
There's food. There's not the obligation of buying anything, so it's
Right,
I think
no
it's less
gifts.
expensive. Yeah. So and ever since they started the triple header with the NFL Network had a third game. There's three. You have this is what you do. Well, this is what I do. 9 a.m, the damn ass. You can sleep in a little bit because you were out the night before.
Yeah.
9 o'clock in the morning, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade
Parade.
starts.
Yep.
You watch the nooner, you watch the 3-er, and you watch the 7 or 8er or whatever. And next thing you know, you're in for like a movie or something after that, and are games with your family or whatever, and it's done.
Oh yeah. Every year my mom's like, "What time you guys want to eat?" I'm like, "The earlier the better. I want to go for seconds, thirds. Like I
Right.
want to have a day to be able to just be fat and eat and not have anywhere to be or anything to do."
Oh, the sweats. It's none there. I never understood how, and I've seen this, but I don't understand why people like show up at the house and they're all like in a nice dress and like tights
Yeah.
and like.
Because it's I mean,
No,
if-
it's sweats and it's a t-shirt. You're lucky if I wear a bra.
If you but if you're going home to family, you're showing up in sweats.
We're all in sweats. Why do we
If
need
I'm
to be
home,
dressed
I'm
up
wearing.
for each other?
Don't get me wrong. If I'm home, I'm wearing sweats and a t-shirt.
Why
and
do you
sweats
have
and
to
a
be
sweatshirt
dressed
all
up?
day. Because if you're going out to relatives, there's going to be other people there that that aren't necessarily family, like same kind of thing.
Then how about?
I mean, when I
Jeans or
say dress
shorts?
up, I'm not throwing on a suit.
But I mean,
You know,
like
jeans and a
girls
button down.
button
Oh,
down. No, you
jeans.
got to do
You
t-shirt.
got loose on that belly.
Yeah, just to me, maybe you don't have to go crazy dressed up. You don't have to, and you don't have to go crazy slacked. But a t-shirt, a sweater or sweatshirt.
Yeah.
No, comfort. I'm about the comfort.
On Thanksgiving, you can totally get away
And
with
then
that.
can
How
you,
uncomfortable is a button-down shirt?
It's the jeans, the restrictive. Of the
Listen,
jeans.
I'm not arguing about the dream.
I wear my leggings.
I had a guy in the office today. It was yesterday, and it turned out there were two other dudes. They're all bragging about their basically sweat jeans.
oh
They
yeah,
look like
It's a thing.
jeans.
Like
And then you get up
jeggings?
close, and he's like, "Look!" And he starts pulling on them, and they're like sweatpant material.
they're
I'm
not.
like,
Yeah, I
what?
had a pair of those like in the '90s, and they're totally making a comeback. They're not jeggings. I know what you're saying, but they're one step better than jeggings, where they're actual.
They're like
for
looser.
dudes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're,
They
they're
never made
literal.
those for. They never made those for dudes before.
Oh, I made them for ladies. I had a pair and they were awesome. And everybody thought that they're like basically leggings, only they look exactly like jeans.
Yeah.
Right, but now they're making them for dudes, and I got to be honest with you. He had them on, and then two other guys had them on, and they were happy. They were
Okay.
very
I
happy.
mean, how are
people.
you not happy in the
I didn't know they existed.
What's funny is I never wear like girls, it's fashion now, and Carmen wears them every day and she's always comfortable. The like jeggings or leggings, I mean.
Yeah.
But I have like 2 or 3 pair and I have the shorts versions and stuff. And once in a while, and I'll talk to Jojo every time. Once in a while, I'll wear them, and I'm like, why don't I wear these every day?
Yeah.
I'm like standing here in my underwear, basically. Oh, they're
And it's so funny.
comfortable.
I'm the opposite. I never wear jeans.
Yeah.
I hate it. So anytime I wear Monica's like, oh my God, you look so cute in jeans today. I'm like,
I notice it. Yeah.
I also can't breathe because it's just digging into my stomach. It's so stupid. Why do
get 'em
people do that?
Get them a size bigger. Yeah, all right.
Still.
Part of for me anyway, the Thanksgiving parade, like I mentioned, is the Thanksgiving Day parade.
I knew you were going to say that.
I love it
The
so much.
best.
It really is. It's just
Make a
listen.
nice big breakfast. You got to get your belly ready for the day.
Yes, girl. And you
Jesus
don't.
Christ, you haven't stopped talking about food since we cracked the mic.
That's Thanksgiving.
I understand, but now you have to pregame to eat. You have to
Absolutely.
pre-eat
Yes.
to
I'm with
eat.
her.
Yes.
I'm
Gotta
with
get
her.
ready.
That's
Y'all's a
what
bunch of fat asses. That's what you all are.
You're welcome over.
on Thanksgiving. And don't act like you wouldn't like the food that her family would make. JoJo
Oh, I'm
knows
not-
that I don't
I
have
would
family
never
here, so she
pretend.
always invites me. It's very, very nice.
I was, yeah.
She's always very sweet about
Anybody
that.
make rice bowls over there?
See, now
JoJo?
that's what you're making weird. What's a rice
I'm
bowl?
not making it weird. She's Italian.
On
Anybody making rice
Thanksgiving?
bowls?
Not on Thanksgiving. No, not on Thanksgiving.
Like during the early kind of antipasta era,
No.
part of the day. You guys don't do antipasta?
We do.
Okay.
But
That's
no,
when the rice bowls would come out.
not, but no.
Why not deviled eggs
We
and
do
a
those.
cheese
Whoa.
platter and
Yep, we do that.
I
I
like
like
out a
to do
tray
like
of fart balls. That sounds like a great idea.
Nope, love them. And the hot dog wrapped in crescent roll, sauce. Oh, like dips, all the dips. You
All the
got to
dips.
have the dips. All while you're watching them. Listen, and so I have to. And the good news is the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade starts at 9. That's your excuse where you
Didn't
don't
they
have to.
announce? They announced all the names and people and stuff. Did that come out
Yes,
yesterday?
yes.
I didn't see it. Who is it? Like, is there any surprises?
Well, you have to remember it's a family oriented. Like it's going to be very
course.
PG or very G actually.
Of course.
Ciara's going to be performing, and on the floats, Foreigner.
Foreigners?
I'm ready for your comment there. I'm ready for it.
Fine. Who's singing for Foreigner?
Lil Jon.
Okay.
Little John singing for Foreigner?
No, I'm saying Cool in the Gang.
Okay.
Busta Rhymes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Mickey
he doing
Guyton.
that
Which,
Pastor Gavassier during the during the whatchamacallit?
you know who? Speaking
During the
of,
parade?
you know who else? Last year I saw him. He was like front row and center. Was what's the guy with the big clock on around his neck?
Flavor Flav.
Yeah, Flavor Flav's all up in that. If Flavor Flav can be up in that, Busta Rhymes can be all up in that. But also,
Flavor Flav, I believe, is doing the Olympics again for the.
yeah.
Snoop is doing some of the shows again, which to me he can't do enough. And Flavor Flav, I guess, is the official mascot of the water polo teams,
Good
men
for
and
him.
women.
He's getting himself all
He's
up
getting
in
himself
there.
out there.
And I like that. Yeah. You know how they always have Broadway shows? One of my favorite parts about they play, like, they do a little song from a Broadway show
Yes.
right on that Macy's Square, whatever it is.
Yep, on the
yeah,
turkey.
I love it. So they're having those things, but they're also having one of my favorites, and I'm reading her autobiography right now, Debbie Gibson. And I found out she's from Long Island. Actually, Merrick. I don't know what the
Yes.
difference is, but I had no idea.
It's about 15 minutes from here.
Yeah, she's from Merrick. She
Yep.
had a rough.
We had her on. She's very, very cool. We had her on the other show. She was doing Playboy.
Oh,
And
yeah,
we
I
had,
remember
and we had her
that.
on. She did Playboy.
Two things. She doesn't have a lot of good things to say about. She never mentioned y'all. Well, not yet anyway. I'm not done with it. But
No, she's not going to mention us.
she's mentioned people though, radio people specifically, and she does not have very many good memories. Like, she doesn't have good things to say about radio program directors specifically. Some jocks. Like, she didn't have good experiences. I mean, she
Like
was
what?
a kid.
Spill it.
Oh, the one. She said that the one guy. Was it New York? I don't remember the station right now off the top of my head, but it was a morning show, and she had him on. He was nice to her, whatever. And while she was leaving, she wanted to run out and hear her interview. This was in the very beginning on the radio.
Yeah.
So she was
Yeah.
running out, and she heard it before the door closed or whatever. Him say, "Is she left the building yet?" And then he broke the CD. Said, "I'm never playing this crap again." Like, she could hear him say that.
Oh, my
like,
God.
And she was just all excited about. Oh my
Right.
gosh, I was just doing a radio interview, and oh my gosh, I'm going to hear my song on the radio, and then that's just
So
very.
then why? But then why do the interview? You know what I'm saying? Like, if
That's
you're
what
going to
she
be,
said.
I never understood having somebody on just so you can be a dick to especially a young artist. Like Roger and
A
I
young
did it.
girl.
Roger and I. Do you remember that guy? What the hell was his name? He went viral. He was like he was like a little short guy, and he was in a bagel store.
Oh
Like the
yeah,
Long
short
Island
bagel guy. He's dead now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's dead. But he apparently he started getting like really misogynistic and something happened to that guy and he snapped. And we were having him on the next day, but this was like before he full blown snapped, and then he went on this crazy misogynistic rant, and then pulled Roger and I into it. And said that we're cool with everything he says, and that's why he's coming on the show. And when he came in, blasted him because we were like, we never gave you, we never said you can do that and put our names on it. Like, it was that.
Yeah.
But other than that, like a young artist who's just starting out, why you be a dick? For what? Just don't do the interview.
And that's what she was saying in her book. Is like, that's fine if I'm not your taste of music, that's absolutely fine. But then just don't have me on just to bash me. Meanwhile, and she was just starting out and stuff. So she's really trying to get good word, and that guy's talking to other people. So just don't have me on. But she did say, she did like Scott Shannon on Z100 was really, really nice to her.
Yeah.
And she said, Howard Stern, she's like, it's weird to say because, he's edgy and, I just was expecting him to, give me a hard time. She said he does it in a smart way and not just for the sake of this was back in the early, late 80s, and not the sake just to be mean. It was a funny mean. And she said I was expecting the sexual innuendo, but he wasn't like dirty about it. It was just kind of sweet and fun. So
Right.
I mean, she had. I think Howard Stern and Scott Shannon were the only two, but she had bad experiences in radio, and I feel bad for her. Like pervy,
think a lot of people
pervy
do.
old program directors to saying I'm not going to play your record unless you go to dinner with me. And so she had to sit there as like a 17-year-old, 16-year-old girl and have dinner with this weird old man and just stuff like that. Which
Could
is
be worse. At least she was getting her record played. Your mom pimped you out to people, and you were going out to dinner with
There was
Oh
no
my
record.
God.
There wasn't even a record.
You didn't even get a record played. You had to go to dinner with some creeps.
Gross.
I can't believe she did it to you twice. And by the way,
I've come to
in
learn
her defense, Debbie Gibson when she did Playboy, she looked phenomenal.
Now,
She
what
was
year
so
was that?
cool, too. I remember just her being super, super cool.
See, and that's funny you should say that, and I'm glad because she talks in her book how she's so comfortable being on and that part of thing. But and I wonder what's in the water up there because she has and this thing she's describing about her anxiety, which is over the top, like her daily life when she was just starting out and going through her fame. Her anxiety was insane, like literally
was a kid.
breathing
What
into
was-
a paper bag type of.
What was
can't
she,
see.
14?
She started writing when she was 13. She started blowing up when she was like 15, 16, 17. But she was a kid and back then music was even worse than it. I don't know what it's like now. At least there's now a lot younger kids. She was a young person in like an older person's game. But she was she had to describe this experience where her body, what'd she say? Her body was tingling starting with her toes. And she said she felt like the walls were physically moving and closing in on her.
You're
and she said,
hyperventilating.
I literally thought I was going to die. And I thought I was, oh my gosh, I'm going to die right here. Like that panicky. And then she's like, I figured out later on it's anxiety and blah, blah, blah. And she's dealt with it and all of that. But I love that you said she seemed cool because she was definitely, holding it together for when she's out and about.
Yeah. You would be one of those people, you would be one of those people that would go to the parade and freeze your ass off, right?
Oh,
And
I would
stand there and
I
watch
would
the balloons
I would
fly
sleep
over your head.
out. I would be in the stands. I
right.
will do whatever because it's iconic. Like this, you want to go here and go there. This is America. Like that's almost as 4th of July. Other than that, that's as America as it gets. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, floats.
I hope you're
cheesy
watching
musical
this.
guests.
I hope you're watching this either on Bone TV or on the YouTube channel because if you can see the genuine joy that Monica's expressing when she's talking about this parade.
I love it. It's fun. It's also a parade. You can't be mad at a parade. And also, remember the year that Butter chased Al Roker? Remember?
Oh my God, yes.
The Butter was like following him. Like, just stuff like that
What
happens.
happened?
You can't plan. It was someone was walking with a group of people or something, and he was dressed up as a butter. Like, basically, picture a big butter mascot type of thing. It was a stick of butter.
Okay.
And he was like an Al Roker fan or something, because you know how Al Roker's on the parade route and stuff. And apparently, like, he saw him and he went over to say hi, and Al was on the air. And so he's like, okay, hi. And then, like, every time they cut to Al, the butter was there. And, like, Al tried to run away, and the butter would, like, chase him. And stuff like that you can't plan. It's just there. And you got to watch it to see it, what is happening.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's a big butter.
We'll throw it on in the house, but I would never go. Listen, if you
You're
got me
right there.
if you got me a hotel room where I can stand in and I can watch it out my window, that I would do.
What about the elements? How about a really cute hat and a scarf and mittens and I don't know, just even if you wanted to maybe have
Okay.
some whiskey to warm yourself up.
Okay, the way I embrace coming down tomorrow and it being sunny and 83,
Yeah.
that's why I understand the way you embrace the crisp, because you don't get it.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're
If
right.
you got crisp and 48, and you know what I'm saying, like all the time,
All
like we
weather?
do, you wouldn't embrace it all that much. Tom's on line one. What's up, Tom? And then we got to take a break. What's up, Tom?
Hey, JP. Good morning, everybody.
happening?
JP, it's almost been a year since Roger and Brett were on the air with you here.
No, Brett
And
was
I
on
was
a couple weeks ago.
That's true.
Oh, see, I'm sorry I missed it.
all right.
But anyway, I wanted to ask you if maybe coming up toward Christmas, maybe the last week of shows, if you may want to bring them back in for a segment so we could all hear them and hear what they've been up to since they left.
Well, they have an open door. They know that. So, if, it's possible,
I feel like it'd be more awkward us interviewing them. Like,
yeah,
that's weird.
it's
No, I don't mean for an interview. I just mean to shoot the breeze and have some fun for a segment or so.
I mean, it's possible. It's definitely possible. I'll bring it up to them. I don't know if they're going to want to do it. You got to realize it didn't exactly end well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? We didn't get to end it on our own terms. It was ended for
Oh,
us.
I understand that, but
So there's some bitterness sitting there. Ain't gonna lie.
Fair. Yeah.
between you and Roger, or just in general with the station?
No, in general with the station, they had something that they loved taken away from them.
Gotcha.
So I mean, Brett came in with no problem, so Brett would probably do it. I don't know about Raj.
Understandable.
All right. Well, I just wanted to put it out there. Have
Thanks,
a good
Tom.
show, and I'll be listening. Thanks.
Appreciate it, man.
We were just talking about someone who was it that asked for money and they were like, no, and so like, screw you, like double fingers to you. You let me. Who was that? Wasn't it?
Me?
No, like, yeah. Well, we were on the show talking about someone who got let go or something, and then they asked him to come back for no money, and he was like, no. Who? What? No. Am I crazy?
I don't remember. It's possible.
Never mind.
Oh, I think it might have been me.
No.
When Brendan was first started floating things out there, he's like, maybe you can come back and just do the show. No
love
money,
that he
just come in
tried.
and do the show. And I was just like, I stopped him right in his tracks right there. I'm like, you're smoking crack, my man.
How did he even try that? Like,
Because
he had to have known that was never going to happen.
Of course he knew it wasn't going to happen. But, you can't blame him for trying.
No.
I just wouldn't even have the guts to try.
Me too. You skipped that step entirely. I understand you want to lowball and Free is lowballing.
Yeah.
But you'd skip that part of it, right?
That was funny. I can tell you exactly where I was when we had that conversation. I was in the parking lot of the rehab center that my father was in. I was going in to see my father,
got
and
other
the phone
things
rang. We
going
started talking. He's like, maybe just kicking. I'm just spitballing ideas, and maybe you come in and, they might not be, you do for nothing and just got, John, stop it. Stop it.
That's fantastic.
We'll be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. If it's Point, Hedman, Kucherov, it's on the official station of your Tampa Bay Lightning. 102.5 The Bone.
Crossing the finish line, nothing like it. But for the accident attorneys at Farah and Farah, one thrill beats them all.
It's the thrill of the win. Lining up all the facts so the truth is clear. Yeah, we're built for that.
Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Sell your home with Mark Spain Real Estate and get the strongest cash offer in the industry. You will save time, make the most money, and eliminate all the hassle. Hey, it's JP. The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate always allows you to bypass the market, receive an all-cash offer, and close in as little as 21 days. There are no showings, no open houses, and no costly repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate makes selling your home stress-free. Take it from one of their satisfied clients, Tracy, who said, quote, "The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate was fantastic. It could not have gone any better, and we received an offer that was higher than what we were expecting. I wholeheartedly recommend Mark Spain Real Estate," end quote. Mark Spain Real Estate has been in the business for nearly 30 years and has helped over 72,000 satisfied clients. Trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home quickly and for top dollar. Find out what your guaranteed offer would be. There's no obligation. Go to markspain.com today to get a guaranteed offer on your home. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Open enrollment for health coverage is here. And this year, there are a few changes to the process. Florida Blue is here to help. Whether you're looking to switch, enroll for the first time, or renew your coverage, our Florida Blue agents will guide you every step of the way. Call 1-866-531-8473 to connect with an agent to find the right plan for you. Call us at 1-866-531-8473. Policies have limitations and exclusions.
At Dick's Sporting Goods, we have always believed sport has the power to change lives. Community happens here. Change happens here. Sport happens here. Introducing the all-new Dick's House of Sport. Bringing new experiences, new services, and unrivaled selection from the top brands to a new place Brandon can call home. Featuring a track and field, rock wall, a HitTrax multi-sport cage, and 3 golf hitting bays. Dick's House of Sport, now open at Brandon Exchange.
John Senning here for the National Aviation Academy. Are you somebody who needs to get hands-on experience, getting your fingers dirty if you're going to learn the right way to do something? Well, have you thought about a career in aviation maintenance? Well, you have that opportunity right here in beautiful Clearwater with the NAA, where you'll get hands-on experience working on jets and engines and planes, where you can be trained and entering the workforce in just a few months. And the NAA has the connections to help you get a job when you're done with school. So make that decision today and check them out at naa.edu. The next class starts December 4th, so go now. It's NAA.edu.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, "This is my last hope." The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them, to see someone that is in pain. I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have leaf filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install a Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/radio to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/radio for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/radio for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/radio. See representative for warranty details.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to JP.
It's JP, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. 800-771-1025. That's the phone number. I was reading this thing. Monica, I know you're going to snap, but
What?
don't snap.
I won't
Because it
snap.
involves Tom Brady, but it's got nothing to do with football. Do you remember, it was, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago, we talked about this company. It was called Colossal Biosciences, and they were looking to bring back animals from extinction.
Oh, no.
Do you remember this?
No.
They were talking about trying to bring back a woolly mammoth, and then they actually had produced 3. There was a breed of wolf that had been extinct, and it's called dire wolf. I think the
Oh, that
breed
was
is
in,
called dire.
That was in Game of Thrones, dire wolves.
Okay, so they were extinct, and this company, Colossal Biosciences, they found DNA. And they created 3 direwolf pups, right? And now that company, Colossal Biosciences, just scooped up another company, another biotech company called Viagen Pets and Equine.
Equine.
And what they do, did I say that right? Equine?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. What they do is they allow you to clone your pets. Weird, right?
It's never going to be the same. Ever since Pet Cemetery, it sounds like, and then Pet Cemetery happened, and no.
So Brady came out, and I guess while they were doing the announcement of this new company that they scooped up, Viagen, Brady came out and said that his dog Junie is a clone of his old pet. I think the name was Lua. Was it the dog? So the dog that he had in 2022, and then he got divorced in 2023. Before the dog passed, they took information, they took blood and held on to it, and now had Lua cloned into his dog that he has now called Junie. And it's a pit pup. It's a pit mix pup. It's not like some big fancy pure breed or whatever. He goes, quote, "I love my animals. They mean the world to me and my family." He said, "A few years ago, I worked with Colossal and leveraged their non-invasive cloning technology through a simple blood draw of our family's elderly dog before she passed." He said, "The company gave my family a second chance with a clone of our beloved dog." And it says, he continued, adding that he is, quote, "excited how Colossal and Viagen's tech together now, obviously, he's an investor in these companies, so having him out there doing the press conference, kind of makes sense. But he's actually, he's walking the walk. He did it. He did it. I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would do it.
So when your animal is dying, you just take, what do you take?
You take a blood sample, and then you bring it to this company, and they'll clone your pets.
I mean, how do you take a blood sample?
And so, okay, so
you take it to the vet. The dog is at the vet.
Yeah.
You have them draw a blood sample. They'll give you the blood sample, and then you provide the blood sample to this company called Viagen, Pet and Equine. And they did. It said Viagen is known for cloning Barbara Streisand's dog, Samantha, who died in 2017, Paris Hilton's dog, Diamond Baby, into 2 puppies after the pet went missing in 2022. And it says the biotech company has, quote, exclusive licensing and access to breakthrough technologies that were developed by some institute in Edinburgh, in Scotland, which is widely known for being the ones. Remember they cloned the sheep, Dolly the sheep?
Yes.
Remember that in the 90s?
I don't even want the same breed of dog. I want something like completely, like if I was talking about it with Johnny B. I'm like, we had a Maltese Havanese, and she was the cutest, best temperament, everything. Like, I don't want another. I'm not going to have the exact same. There's going to be different elements of whatever that are not going to. She won't be the. But I want a completely different breed because every other Maltese would remind me of her.
Right. And
so I don't want that.
I'm just wondering if like if it was my dog Lemmy that died a year or so ago, right? I would, if I had that dog cloned, I would expect everything to be the same.
And it won't. That's my thing. It will never be. And even if characteristics,
it can't be.
Even if they are JP, in your head, this is a clone.
Right.
That's not the same. And I would never be mean or treat the thing differently, but you're not Ocho. And it's making me sadder that you're not Ocho. It all of it. I can't. Nope. Pass.
Yeah.
And as much as I was heartbroken, and I do believe I missed work, it's so sad when a pet passes away. It's awful. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. It's sad, but it's real. Like you have to deal and move on.
What sucked the most about it was when we had to put Lemmy down.
Yeah.
We went to the vet's office. Everybody in the office knew why we were there. So all these conversations were going on. The girls behind the counter, behind the desk, they were laughing back and forth. There were people that were there. They were playing with their dogs or whatever it is. Now, the people that were there with appointments, they didn't so much know. But the minute we walked in, all the girls that were behind the desk laughing and joking, everything stopped. Right? Everything stopped.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go into the room. They take the dog from us first because they have to prep it. They had to prep them for whatever they do. I guess they just get them high and, calm them down, that kind of thing. And then they explained to us that we were doing the right thing. And we knew we were doing the right thing because we knew he was not comfortable and he was in a bad place. But then when they give him the lethal injection, like my nose, my face, I was right up against his snout.
Yeah.
And when he took that last breath out, all I smelled was the chemicals that they injected into him.
Oh.
And like he took his last breath in front of my face. I'm like, oh my God. My wife is hysterical crying.
That's the thing. It's a horrible. It's such a, some people want it and everybody's different. But you either want to be there for that or you can't stomach it and you have to just know that it's happening and you're in a different room. There's two different types of people. Me too.
Couldn't imagine not being in the room.
I held Peter, my cat Peter, when this was years ago, and he, it was same concept. We came in when I put Ocho down when I brought Ocho into the place after he died, there was a whole separate room for me to like say goodbye to him, and it was all candle lit. It was all very nice. With Peter, we were in the kind of the same concept as you, as they knew what was going to happen, and I went in there and I held him. Like I wanted to hold him when they injected him with. I didn't realize they smelled chemicals or whatever.
Yeah.
And when I was holding him. And he was looking at me, and I'm just losing my mind, hysterical crying. And he, I only knew what happened because then he peed, like his body was done. You know what I mean? And
oh, really?
Just peed all over me. Yeah, and then I was like, I don't want to get rid of this shirt because this is Peter's pee. And oh my, it's a horribly sad. I know.
You jumped the shark.
I'm telling you, I was insane. I went insane for a little bit. I really did. It's a horrible thing to have to go through. It really is.
Also, I feel like there's just so many pets out there that need adopted. Like spend that $50,000 and send it to some shelter or something and help save some other animals instead of
these are
cloning.
all people with a few money. We're talking about.
That's the problem. You have too much money if that's what you're spending it on. There's other things.
Yeah, save some animals.
Or even if you're not ready, then donate it to, a shelter that could use the money to make other people happy. Maybe donate. You know how sometimes you get, and around the holidays sometimes, or when there's a lot of, breeding or whatever, someone nice will donate money. All the adoption fees are covered, or all the spays and neuterings are covered, or whatever, so that people are more apt to go get one when that's a thing.
Yes.
And that helps. Families because they need a pet, and the shelters because they can clean them out. And
yeah.
Now I'm sad about.
I don't even like this company that's bringing animals back from extinction. Because I'm like, now we're messing with
the ecosystem.
Yeah.
Now we're messing with the nature thing.
Yeah.
They went out for a reason.
Or we've adapted to they're not here. And can we adapt back? And
you know what we don't need walking around? Woolly mammoths.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure we don't need them bringing the woolly mammoth around.
What would that be like?
For no good reason. Because I feel like this is, what was the Jurassic Park? This has got like Jurassic Park problems written all over.
God, yeah.
So now what? You're going to find like the skull or whatever from a T-Rex, pull some genetic information out of it. Next thing you know, you're going to have dinosaurs walking around again?
It really is.
I mean, that'd be kind of cool.
What about a dodo bird?
That would not be cool.
Aren't dodo birds extinct? What are they? Like, would that be something to have around?
That was the other thing we were talking about. They wanted to bring back the dodo.
Yeah.
I don't even know what a dodo bird is.
Me
All I
either.
know is we probably don't need it.
Went the way of the dodo is all I know.
If you weren't strong enough to make it through, that's natural selection,
Well,
bitches. You went where you were supposed to go.
I mean, I do believe that, but also, what good did they bring? Maybe they bring something that we need. Will it help our energy? I don't know. It might help. Look into it.
What? You want me to look into and do like dodo research?
Yeah.
Is that what you want me to do?
Yeah, and then write a paper.
Yeah, no problem. Right. Got the right guy. We'll be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. The Hard Rock Rising Battle of the Bands is back.
It's the Hard Rock Rising Battle of the Bands final competition. It all leads up to Wednesday, November 19th at 6:30 inside the Seminole Hard Rock Tampa's Hard Rock Cafe.
Yep, you can join me, I'm Drew Garabo, and he's John Senning, and 4 bands will battle it out on stage for a chance to win the grand prize of an opening slot on an upcoming show and their music being showcased on the radio.
And the event is completely free. All you need to do is head to theboneonline.com for more info, and we'll see you live November 19th at Hard Rock Tampa's Hard Rock Cafe.
From the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino and 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire America's largest injury law firm for your case? There's lots of reasons. Just like there's a reason millions of people called us last year in their time of need. When it comes to fighting for justice and compensation, millions of people across the country trust us to go to battle for them. We became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason. There's only one Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Injured? Dial #law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hey, it's JP for Prize Picks. And listen, we make decisions every day, right? But with Prize Picks, making a decision and being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this sports season. Now, we got football, we got basketball, we got college basketball. It's all happening. Hockey action is going on now. So all you have to do is just know whether it's more or less. Like Joel Embiid last night was 19.5 points, more or less. It's that simple. All you have to do now is go and download the Prize Picks app today. Prize Picks puts their users first, so all withdrawals are fast and secure. Prize Picks offers Venmo, Apple Pay, MasterCard, and more for quick and easy deposits into your account this season. Join millions of users and sign up for America's #1 fantasy sports app. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code JPJP to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code JPJP to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
At International Diamond Center, diamonds always take center stage. But you won't believe the new collection of rare colored gemstones they have now.
When you see the color that we've procured and the collections that we've put together, it's going to blow you away.
IDC's Brian LeClaire.
Stones like a Paraíba from Brazil, extremely rare and hard to find, but the stone just absolutely pops and talks. It's got that beautiful ocean color.
Sapphires? Yes, IDC has them. Emeralds and rubies too, but so much more.
One-of-a-kind Saverites. Beautiful, vibrant green color. Red spinel from Burma. Unbelievable pigeon blood red color. Aquamarines, Santa Maria color.
Are you looking to add some color with fashion jewelry or even an engagement ring? IDC invites you to a whole new world of exquisite choices.
What we've really focused on is making sure that we are finding the most rare, spectacular gemstones.
Discover unique and rare precious gemstones and add some color to your life at International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. You all have spoken again and again. You love the free tax stamp and seeing Will's Tramp Stamp. So, Will is hosting another Tramp Stamp free tax stamp event this Saturday, November 8th, specifically offering free tax stamps on all models of their suppressors. Don't wait until January 1st. You run the risk of no inventory available. Will is covering your tax stamp fee. Get to Shark Coast ASAP and take advantage of this free tax stamp event. And remember that we are in the 2A tax-free holiday on all things firearms. There has never been a better time to get over to Shark Coast Tactical.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/radio to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us too in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate.
Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com.
And now, back to JP.
JP with Monica. JoJo filling in for Dizzy today. 800-771-1025. Again, you can watch the show if you want to on Bone TV or go to the Bone YouTube channel and watch it there and get it on the chat. I read this thing and thought it was a pretty interesting take. And it was about a distressing life event that oddly causes people to fall in love. And Monica, it is my quest to find you true love.
Okay.
And this one actually kind of works out because of where you live.
Okay.
And it says, believe it or not, natural disasters are a life event that pushes many people to find love.
Like trauma bonding type of stitch?
I guess so. I guess so. Now, because when I read that, and, you know, the headline was a distressing life event that oddly causes people to fall in love. And then it says natural disasters. And it said here, while the coronavirus was rampant in the United States, there have several other big disasters in recent history that have been studied for how they impact society. Sociologists discovered that big events like this increase the interest in love and marriage. When catastrophes happen and times are uncertain, the desire for companionship, love, and security tends to rise among singles. And I'm like, I've had it wrong the whole time. All we need is another nice size hurricane to come through, and Monica's gonna find, you know, a love connection.
I'll stay alone. I'm okay with that. I don't need another hurricane.
Do you miss being in love?
Miss is not the word at all. No, I don't miss. I think it's because of what I associate it with and how foolish I get and how hard I love.
Do you want to be in love again?
I wouldn't say no to it, but I'm not looking for.
Right. I know you're not looking for it. We know that. Well established. Not only are you not looking
I
around,
want
you're
to.
like you're walking around like trying to repel a vampire. There's garlic in your pocket. There's a cross in your bag. Got it.
If I wanted to, then I would. That my mindset would be different. So I don't know if I want to.
You don't want to.
I think I'll say this. I want it to happen if it's going to happen. I don't want it to. I don't need it.
Right.
I'm good. I had my marriage. I had my house. I had my moving. I had my, two proposals in my life. You know what I mean? I don't feel like I missed out on anything or like, only if this would have happened. I had it all. I'm old too. I'm not.
You keep going back. You know what's funny? Here's something I found funny. You spent the first 9.5 years of this show being on the air with whether it was Roger and I or now.
Yeah.
Making sure you told everybody that you weren't old. And for whatever reason, over the last, and I want to say only a couple months, you've been throwing around the phrase, I'm old, like crazy. Like crazy. I don't know if it's this old, right? Almost as much as the phrase double nickels.
Yeah. Maybe because of the birthday thing. I don't know. What I mean is, if I'm 30, we're having a totally different conversation. I think that since I've had all of that, and I'm not a spring chicken. I've had what I've had. I can sunset myself happily, and I don't feel regret. Now, would it be awesome?
Sunset myself.
Would it be awesome to have half the expenses? Like if someone went halvesies with me on my rent.
That's where you're bringing it. Of all people, you're the one bringing it to money.
That would have been awesome. That's the only thing I would think about that would be a benefit. I think of no other benefit. I really can't think of something that would be a benefit.
Of coming home to somebody and like,
can I just do what I want? I don't want to have to. Okay, when I go home.
You don't want it. That's okay.
When I go home, I literally can do whatever I want. I can change my mind at the last second. I can change it back. No, I have to answer to nobody. If I'm out somewhere, I don't have to check in with anybody. I just, it's so nice. It's just so nice.
You just don't miss having someone when you come home, someone to curl up with, none of that stuff.
No, because then are you farting? And do I have to make you dinner?
God.
And do I have to, am I worried about you? And I'd probably be worried. And like, what's your schedule like? Do I have to change my, what are you doing tomorrow? Do I have to pick up? No, I did it all. And I'll do it.
Then you're done with it.
But I would happily do that. Happily.
You're not forcing it.
No. And I would happily do it for someone I want to do it for. Like someone who's really cool, who just happens and we get along and everything's, that to me would be great.
So you're saying.
I just can't do it at all.
You would allow it to. Now, we know you fight it tooth and nail.
No, I don't fight it. I don't settle. So.
But you, like, there are a million hoops that person's going to have to jump through.
They're not hoops. They're not jumping. It's standards. This is what I want. If you don't have it, I don't hate you. Then we're not together. And I don't think that's a hoop. I think this is what I want, and I don't need. If I needed, I'd have to lower those standards. I'd have to be okay. Well, I'll acquiesce here. No, I'm not doing it.
You're telling me you would be open to it if it happened.
Yes. And I would happily do it. You understand, and you don't know because I haven't been with anybody. When I love hard. Like I'm all in on it, and there's no 50% or anything.
Yeah, you can't half-ass it.
No, and that would be great, and I would be that way if there was someone that I would do it for. Like, but there's not right now. Who's out there?
What about you, Joj?
I'm sorry, huh?
And it's not fair because she's got a whole other human being to worry about. That's just,
I understand it makes it difficult, but do you want that?
Sure. Doesn't everybody? I do. It seems
no, not that one over there. She doesn't. That's why I was.
She
interested.
does want it. She just isn't like avidly seeking it out if it naturally happens, which I get.
Well, that's what I think. Isn't that the way it's done? I mean,
no, people go on apps and look for it, and they go out on date after date after date,
Are they
hoping
looking for
that.
it?
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Are they looking? Is that what they're looking for? Or are they just looking to go out on date, and if it happens, it happens?
Oh no, I think they're looking.
Because I feel like if you're going out there looking for love, then you're gonna have a problem.
That's what they do. They
That
go
is a
out.
thing.
They,
Yeah, and the friend that you met, JP, my friend Dahlia, she's on apps and she is looking. Which I'm not mad at her. She knows I just laugh. I'm like, okay, good luck with that one. Like she's actively pursuing and wanting, and good for her.
Yeah, there was a woman on the. I guess they turned the marathon. So the New York Marathon was last weekend.
I watched it.
So now they hold signs. I didn't know this was a thing. I told you my niece ran, right?
Oh, your niece ran this past Sunday?
Yeah, she ran this past Saturday. This past Sunday. I was supposed to go, but I was flying back from Tampa, and I missed it. Nicole went. My wife went. And they loved it. They were so happy. She was. They sent me the pictures at the end. My niece, Julie, was just so happy. She was smiling. And I remember asking her while she was training, I'm like, are you one and done? Or are you like, is this your thing now? She's like, oh, no. I'm doing this one time. By the time she got home that night, her and her sister filled out the raffle to get into the Chicago Marathon.
I love it.
Oh my God.
Because it's a thing. When I finished my first half marathon, and I had never done one before, I remember at the finish line, I was like, I could keep going for another 2, 3, 4, 5 miles. Then I was like, I'm signing up for a marathon. It's
oh my God, my sister and my brother-in-law ran their first one. They did the Marine Corps Marathon that was just up in D.C.
Do that, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
My sister was never happier to be done and cross that line. Like, she was so exhausted and just, I mean, you have to love running. You have to have that. I don't have that.
I feel like the training
I don't have it either.
Yeah.
I feel like the training
I have
is
genuine
tougher.
hatred. So does Dizzy.
I mean, I can walk 25 miles, but to have to run and keep a pace and no, I'm good. I mean, toenails falling off and blisters
that doesn't
everywhere.
happen to everybody.
Chafing and
well, you know what's funny? I remember when I was doing promotions and my other radio station was the media sponsor for the Long Island Marathon. And so, we had all our stuff there. We had a van, we had a bus at the time. We were set up next to Miller. And then I had no idea that runners go immediately to drink a ton of beers.
Oh, it's drinking. It's definitely a drinking.
But what I never saw before, or what I never knew before, all these people, the earlier ones that were coming across, their nipples were bleeding.
Yeah, that happens.
I didn't know that was a thing. I'm like, what is going on? I had no idea. And all of a sudden, it's men, it's women.
Yeah.
And they're wearing their tank tops, and there's just blood dripping from their nipples down.
There's
I'm
also Band-Aids on.
I was going to say, now they put covers
I'm sure
on.
now.
Yeah.
This is, 20.
Yeah.
How long have I been here? It's
Oh my
probably
God,
30
but they've
years
got
ago.
certain shirts and what I mean, they've got their tactical vests with waters, and I mean it's insane.
That's what training is for. That's how I figured out. That's where people figure out. Okay, at what mile am I going to have to crap, or what time do I have to stop eating the day before so I don't crap?
Yes.
When can I take my energy gummy? And how many do I have to have on me? It's a big old planning training situation.
That's a nightmare. But I noticed it by watching highlights on TV is that people were trying to turn this into a dating service.
Oh.
They're holding up signs it's almost like a college game day.
Oh.
I'm looking at one now. There was a woman, good-looking woman, standing on the sideline, said, "Strong legs, great glutes. Call me." Right?
Oh my God.
So I don't know if they're expecting people to stop. There's another woman that's holding up a sign, "Run away with me, call me." She's holding up a sign in the air. There's a dude that says, "Run faster if you think I'm cute." I'm like, okay. A guy holding up a sign, "Nipple chafing turns me on." Nobody likes a quick finisher. A woman's holding up a sign. And then I saw a sign yesterday that I thought was just effed up. And the sign was like, "This seems a little extreme. Just try Ozempic."
Oh my God.
Oh, that's funny. The creativity is awesome. Can I tell you, as a runner, when doing these races, 75% of the fun is the signs. And
I was going to say, it
people
probably keeps you going.
It really does. And the cheering, and people don't think so, but when there's people cheering, it truly does help. I remember at that half marathon I was just talking about, and it was whatever mile it was. I wouldn't say 8. It was towards the end. No, I'm sorry. There's 13.1. I would say maybe 10 or 11. And there was a chick, and we turned a corner, and there's a chick right there. You can only see your sign if you turn, and it says, "Don't you dare stop now." And I was like, oh, that's the coolest sign ever. Because, you only have a couple miles left, and the signs help.
I'm reading this article, and all the way at the end of the article, it says, and it's a woman who writes this from the New York Post, and it says, if you're a single marathon runner interested in a date with Lindsay, email acourt@nypost.com. So she, the writer of the article, is sitting there trying to get a date with a runner because, I guess nobody pulled over for her sign. I just never even know that was a thing. So what do you want them to do? If I'm running and I see a cute girl, because I'm looking at the first person, like this first girl, and she's beautiful.
You stop and you go and give her your number.
Do you while you're running?
You can.
Not if you're one of the competitive people, right?
I always wondered about the people, and they're on TikTok, and they stop and they take selfies. I'm running. I'm doing this not to be the best time, but I am never stopping. I'm running the whole thing, so I don't get that. But some people do.
Yeah.
Also, if it's me and I see a cute boy or whatever, I check the mile marker. Where was he? And then when I'm done, maybe head back into the crowd and find where he is.
Or you can yell at them to meet you at the finish line or something.
That's true too.
You know.
That's true. See you at the finish line.
Yeah.
Sign. You're cute.
Meet me at the finish line.
Meet you halfway and look at the mile marker and whatever. Yeah, that's a cute idea. It makes me want to do a race.
I just never knew they turned the marathon at the college game day. I had no idea. There's people. I'm congratulations signs and stuff like that. I get go Julie or something. I get run Julie like that. I understand. I never knew this was a thing. Never.
It's good to know now.
I was supposed to go watch both my nieces in marathons, and both of them I couldn't go to.
I followed along on the app. It was really cool to watch.
Yeah.
The running. Yeah.
My buddy Chris and his wife have lived in Manhattan for the last 30 years, 20 some odd years, and
go to their place for the
they
parade.
always say it is their single favorite day of the year to be in New York City.
It's so awesome. The route they mapped out, and they're going through all the boroughs, and the loudest part was in Manhattan.
He said it is literally the only day everybody's nice.
That's
Everybody's
awesome.
nice.
Because everybody's supporting these runners who have trained.
Yeah, I guess.
Runners, bringing people
Bunch of weirdos. Take over a whole city, shutting roads down. Who do you think you are?
But they've been training for this. They've months
All
and
right,
months
get
and
some
months.
treadmills, put them in Central Park, plug them in, get some generators, and start running. You don't got to cause traffic jams. It's JP with Monica and JoJo filling in for Dizzy. 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio. Be right back.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Did you miss the Mike Calta show today?
Told you to talk to Johnny B. He's driving. No, I don't think his wife's going. I think he's
really?
I think it's just him.
Carmen, there.
I'm not sure, but.
Well, no, because I'm pretty sure he's going with Matt Fernandez.
Oh, yeah. Even better.
Yeah.
That's a great route. What a funny car to be in.
Yeah. Oh.
Two funny guys.
Joke this, joke that. Shut up.
Listen to the Mike Calta Show every weekday morning at 6 a.m. on The Bone. Or anytime with the full show replay on the free 102.5 The Bone app.
The Old Salt 32nd Annual Fall King of the Beach Kingfish Tournament is Thursday, November 6th through Saturday, November 8th. Register online at oldsaltfishing.org. Big money up for grabs. It all goes down November 6th through the 8th in Madeira Beach. Get all the details at oldsaltfishing.org.
Accidents happen in a second. Take a second to call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Before you carve the turkey, let your kids carve up the ice at our Tampa Bay Lightning Ice Hockey Camp. The camp runs November 25th through the 27th at TGH Iceplex in Brandon. This fun-filled camp, hosted by Lightning alumni, is open to kids ages 5 to 15 of all skill levels. Co-ed and girls-only options are available too. All campers receive on- and off-ice training, daily lunch, and a special Thanksgiving-themed jersey. Spots are filling fast. Sign up now at lightninghockeydevelopment.com/icecamps.
The birds are calling and the pollen is falling, but those things can mean a dirty car. That's why you need to think about the unlimited membership plan from Bubble Down Car Wash, where you can go through as many times as you need with locations in Tampa, Brandon, Riverview, Wesley Chapel, Palm Harbor, and Spring Hill. Get in today. You'll have the cleanest car in town every time you Bubble Down.
Hellsberg gifts checked off the list. Now, time for wrapping. Earrings for Mom. A gold bracelet to match the rings Danielle wears every day. And for Dad, a new watch, because we all know he needs one. All right, this is going to be a good one.
Our favorite things for your favorite people. Shop in store at Hellsberg.com for up to 50% off.
Sell your home with Mark Spain Real Estate and get the strongest cash offer in the industry. You'll save time, make the most money, and eliminate all of the hassle. Hey, it's JP. The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate allows you to bypass the market, receive an all-cash offer, and close in as little as 21 days. Mark Spain Real Estate has been in the business for nearly 30 years and has helped over 72,000 satisfied clients. Trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home quickly and for top dollar. Go to Mark Spain Real Estate to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
If your plug's burned out or your switch won't flip.
If your power cuts out or when your breaker starts to trip.
For all things electrical, call us today.
And a Bolt electrician will be on the way. A Bolt electrician is on the way. Yep.
From panel upgrades to garage EV chargers.
And fixing broken switches or outlets to installing powerful whole home generators.
Call for a Bolt electrician.
Online at boltelectric.com.
As the World Series winds down, there's still time to get your bet in at Hard Rock Bet and find out who'll be this year's champion. The NBA is back, and we're headed into Week 9 of the NFL. Everyone's invited to the party. Sign up today and bet $5 on any game. If it wins, you also score $150 in bonus bets. This is only happening at Hard Rock Bet. Download the app now or simply go to hardrock.bet. It's Hard Rock Bet, offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus, physically present in Florida. To wager, terms and conditions apply. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Corona is now the official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and we're giving you the chance to score tickets to a game, including VIP pirate ship access, custom Corona Bucks Yeti coolers, and more. Visit coronafootball.com for details. Corona, game day's favorite beer. Flags up, limes in.
Now that we're getting older, we've been putting more thought into maintaining our health.
We knew the water we drink every day could be filled with contaminants, so
we called Leaf Home Water Solutions.
They came to our home and did a free water test and gave us the analysis right away.
We were shocked at what we saw.
They found heavy metals like iron and copper.
Our own tap water was putting our health at risk, but Leaf Home Water Solutions made it easy to get safer water from every tap and hose. A whole home solution.
They have more than 250 product combinations and designed a system that fits our needs and budget. The installation took less than a day.
With Leaf Home Water Solutions, our water is safer and healthier. When we drink, when we cook, when we shower, even when we garden.
We feel better about our health.
Thanks to Leaf Home Water Solutions.
Schedule your free home water test today at leafhome.com/free and save 15% on all home water treatment systems. That's leafhome.com/free for your free home water test and 15% off. leafhome.com/free.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility, he knows keeping the line up and running is a top priority. That's why he chooses Grainger. Because when a drive belt gets damaged, Grainger makes it easy to find the exact specs for the replacement product he needs. And next day delivery helps ensure he'll have everything in place and running like clockwork. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Guys, if I could just have your attention.
Turn it on now!
You might want to check this one out.
All right, here we go! Stay right where you are.
Stand by to broadcast. Okay, people, let's do this. Now we're ready to roll.
And now, it's JP.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
Hour number 2 brought to you by JustCallMode.com, Tampa's injury attorneys. We'll get to Dead Guy in the Envelope in just a few minutes. 800-771-1025 is always the phone number if you want to chat. Phone lines are always open. If you want to watch the show, you can watch it on Bone TV at theboneonline.com or on our YouTube channel. You can just put in 1025 The Bone and watch it and comment and play along with all the other listeners. And we any way we can get you to be involved with the show, that's where we want to be. Paul's been holding on line too. What's up, Paul?
Hey, guys, it's High Low Paul. How y'all doing?
What's up, buddy?
Hey, so, the last caller, the last segment, I totally agree with him, man. It's like, I don't understand the radio stations because when you guys split up, I stopped listening. And then my buddy was like, hey, it's JP and Monica now. And I'm like, oh, this ought to be great. And I'm like, okay, cool. Usually they're kicking each other's butt. But I'm just saying, it's the radio stations. You guys, we grew up with you. We grew up with your kids and stuff. That's what made me mad. I didn't know if Brett's son's still playing hockey and, and all that. And it's like, I just wish the radio stations would understand that you're part of our lives. And when they split you guys up, man, we were upset.
Here's what you got to understand. It's nobody in the building. We're owned. Cox Media Group is owned by a private equity firm, right? They don't care about, they care about dollars and cents and bottom line and what the value of the company and that kind of stuff. And when they're not, they seem like they're not making that. It wasn't about, it wasn't about talent. It wasn't about ratings. Ratings at the time, we were, number one with men, number one with adults. Like, we were flying. It didn't matter. It was all about dollars and cents. That's the only reason it happened. So it's not John Brennan. It's not Jason Meter. Nobody in that building wanted to split up that show. Nobody wants to mess with something that's working. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That comes from somewhere. So it's not the radio station that doesn't understand. Trust me, they understand where you guys are at and what you felt about that show and what you feel about this show, and they know exactly what it is. They do their research. They don't do anything. Nothing gets done in this business blind.
I got you.
However, when they get their marching orders, even though they know those marching orders are a mistake, they have to figure out a way. And
I got you.
I watched them, and I was in close contact with Brennan once. He told me he wanted to pull me back in and like what the plan was going to be, and he was explaining things, and I'm like, man, I go, it was, the players, some of the players are the same. Like, the people are generally the same. We're missing some, and it sucks. But, they had to take something that wasn't broke and change it and make sure it's still not broke. They had a tremendous undertaking on
it's definitely not broke. And then the way you and Monica get along now, man, it's pretty darn cool, actually.
Yeah, most of the time.
Yeah, I know. But that's why we listen, to see what the heck's going to come out of everybody.
Right
on. But thanks, man. We love you guys, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. And
I love Paul.
Yes, if you want to join us, you want to come out and see Monica and myself, and not sure whether Dizzy will be there. I think JoJo's going to be there. I know Kalt is going to be there. We have the Big Liquid Lunch. It's this coming Friday in Newport Richey, right? That's where we're at the Hooters in Newport Richey.
I thought it was Port Richey, but maybe it's
Port
NPR.
Richey.
I don't know.
What's
that
the
whole
difference?
area. Once you get that far north.
All right, you're over there. It's on the water. It's beautiful. We're gonna
It
be there
is
from
on the
11 to
water.
1. We'll have tailgate passes. We'll have we'll have some hats. We'll have a ton of bone
That
giveaways
huge
too. So.
cooler. Have you seen that cooler? That Yeti cooler?
I have
They're
not.
literally giving it away. Come register,
I do
and
love
you
it.
can walk out with a ridiculously cool cooler.
I do love a cooler.
I know you do. That's why I'm mentioning it. That Yeti cooler is the way to go.
I'm a sucker for a good cooler.
It's going to be fun.
Apparently, my Mayfield jersey is arriving today.
Oh,
Supposed to be.
are you going to have? So then you're going to have that for the
I hope
tailgate.
so.
I saw some news. Hold on, Adam Schefter, Buccaneers running back. Okay, Bucky Irving and Chris Godwin were not spotted at practice today, raising questions about the availability of both for Sunday's game against the stupid Patsies. I added stupid and Patsy.
I was
My
wondering,
fantasy team is just in the toilet this season.
I this is the first year I'm
Everybody
not
is
doing it.
hurt. Everybody is. It's terrible.
I have no fantasy team whatsoever, and I'm got to be honest with you. I'm not missing it at all.
Ugh.
I'm not missing
No
it.
more Team
My
Chuck
son's
and
doing-
John? John and
my
Chuck?
son, Team Chuck and John. I had a couple of teams, but my son's doing it. He's loving life. He's at Daniel Jones. And Daniel Jones, I don't know what the hell. When he took Daniel Jones, I was like, that was stupid.
Well, Malaho's.
And he's a genius.
Yeah.
Until last week. We throw 5 picks. But did the Bucks do anything yesterday with the trade deadline, or they just sat still?
I didn't
didn't
see
hear anything.
Yeah, I didn't see anything. I loved it. It was fun to watch. And I think that Sauce Gardner was and they say it was the most active or record setting or whatever since like whenever. It's like one of the most active.
Here's the thing, though. So I'll start with my team. The Giants did nothing. They have no offensive weapons whatsoever. They sat and did nothing. They're like, yeah, we tried to put deals together, but we just had to make sure it made sense for the franchise first and that kind of thing and blah, blah, blah. They did nothing. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, the Jets got 2 number ones for Sauce Gardner and a player. And then they got another a first rounder and a second rounder and a player for Quinnen Williams. But then it's like, okay, but you have, and I understand they're both on, Quinnen Williams has been asking to be traded. He didn't want to be there, so he's underperforming. Sauce Gardner was underperforming. But you used first-round picks to get those guys. What makes you think that because you got more first-round picks, you're not going to screw it up again?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
also, I'm just not a big fan of I'm not a fan of the first of picks for someone like Sauce Gardner. Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, fine, whatever, here and there. But when...
Well, what else are you going to get?
Well, you're not guaranteed. Like, what if you have 2 horrible...
I know. That's my point. Yeah. And then I go to the fandom. You know, Jet fans had 3 hats to hang them there. Three heads to hang their hats on. Breece Hall, Quinnen Williams, Sauce Gardner. You just got rid of 2 of them.
Yeah.
But you're still charging everybody the same amount of money. You're giving them a less of a product. You knowingly...
Trust the process, JP. Maybe they have a plan. Maybe there's going to be something that's going on in the draft, and there's other things down the pipe. We don't know.
No. Well, first off, they already raised ticket prices for next year.
What for?
After going at the time, I think they were 0-6, and they announced that they were raising prices for next year.
Why do they think they can do that?
They can. They're doing it. I mean, whether or not people buy it, but then you see what happens is that the stadiums are half filled with the other team, with the fans of the other team. And that's what's going on. Yeah. But even now, so you know you're giving these teams, and this just happened yesterday, so this is the one that's in front of my face. This has got nothing to do with the Bucs because the Bucs are doing, pretty damn well. But now the Jets took away 2 key pieces. And what are you doing for the fans? But yet you want them to come, and it's like, oh, when they don't support us, but you're not giving them a reason to. You took away 2 key pieces.
Yeah.
You took away people whose little kids are wearing those jerseys.
No.
Do you know what I'm saying? You didn't get rid of a kicker. You didn't get rid of no disrespect to the Grammatica family. You didn't get rid of a player that nobody knows. You got rid of two of your stars.
Yeah, and the Jets are already with stars. The Jets are just a crap show. Let's just face it. It's just this isn't going to be the year. They're going nowhere. But
I think they have 4 home games. I think they have 4 home games left. At least give the season ticket holders back their parking. At $50 a pop. Give them $200 to spend in the stadium. Give them something, for Christ's sake.
Get on the marketing team, JP. Get on that.
That's
Get in there.
Work.
It's too much work.
It's too much work.
I feel bad I don't really because, direct rivals, but I can understand how fans of the team would be just like, screw this. Because they took what little tiny hope, which wasn't even there really, and you took that away. And now what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to go into the next season? It's tough.
I remember, where was I? I got in the car. Oh, it was after work. I got into the car, and I turned on some sports radio real quick, and the guy is screaming. I'm like, what are you yelling about now? And he told me it was the Quinnen Williams change hadn't happened yet.
Oh, okay. Oh no.
So I'm like, they got 2 first rounds. They got 2 first rounds for Sauce,
And
and he's not even
get
doing that
nothing.
great this year. He has no interceptions.
But what's that going to get them? What if they just crap out on the 2?
But that's the whole thing. Exactly my point. So you're going to get it's like you got 2 first rounders, so you can pick a player you can hope to be as good as Sauce Gardner.
Yeah.
Yep. You got 1 first rounder and a second rounder, so you can hope to pick a player as good as Quinnen Williams.
Meanwhile, the Colts are like, damn right. Thank you. Yoink.
Yeah. And then I go back to the players who got sent to the Jets. I'm like, you must want to kill yourself. Listen, the Cowboys, they might, if they can turn something around, they might squeak in with a wild card. Who knows? But, the Colts are off and running. If you're that poor bastard from the Colts, and you just got, you think you're part of something that's got, you got this thing. You guys, the morale is high.
Sure.
Your teammates are flying. Yeah, okay, you just took a loss, but not a big deal.
You're still
and
in
you
it,
guys are
obviously.
playing, and there's positivity. And then all of a sudden you get pulled into the office, and you got to go to the Jets. That was like when they sent Odell Beckham to Cleveland. Like they hate you.
Yeah.
They don't just not want you around. They clearly don't. They hate you because they know what they're doing to you.
How about the state of Indiana right now? They got the Colts and the Hoosiers. Like what in football? They're happy football people right now.
I know. I was watching the Hoosier game with Ian, who is a Hoosier.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I found that he captained the '89 team.
Get out! So he's a bit. He's invested in this.
He's all in. I go if they go to the national championship game. You go, and he's like, "You bet your ass." I'm like, "Will you get on the sideline?" He goes, "Yeah."
Why not? He was captain of it. That's old school. You got to bust that out. You got to try.
Right. I think he'll try, but he goes, "I don't donate money to the school."
Yeah, but he's a
and that's
name.
a lot. That has a lot to do with that kind of stuff.
It
With
does.
that kind of access to get field access for the national championship.
I
just
can hop
because
on the field 15 minutes before and 15 minutes towards the end, or 6 minutes, I think, towards the end. With my stupid little, I don't mean stupid. Thank you for the press pass, appreciate it. But I don't play on the team, so like Ian Beckles can get on the damn field.
Well, you would hope so. Cameron's online too. Go ahead, Cameron.
Hey, JP, did you also know they were trying to get rid of Breece Hall too, but the Chiefs offered them a third-round pick, and they denied it. They said they wanted a second-round pick, but they didn't do it.
I didn't know they had Breece Hall was on the chopping block. I didn't catch that. I mean, I figured he would be. Jesus.
Yes, they're just going to get rid of the whole team, I guess.
Well, here's the thing. If you're going to call it rebuilding, don't you need pieces to build around? You don't even have a quarterback to build around. And you're going to get rid of your running back? Jesus Christ.
Nobody, JP.
They suck. Listen, the Giants are losing too, but my God.
At least you have people. You may have injured people that are stars, but you at least have that. Also, I've said this before, and I'm old school when it comes to that, but like maybe they're just gonna do like they're gonna go to the Kennesaw State and get a, you know what I mean? They're gonna go to Iowa. Maybe not Iowa because actually that's a name, right? But I'm saying they're gonna go to these random schools and get people that are like not everybody knows about, and then they're gonna start from scratch and build them up, and they're gonna make this whole story a thing. That's the only thing I can think of.
If I was in that UFL, what was it? USFL, UFL. What's the name of the league now?
It's UFL.
The UFL. If I was a player on that thing, I'd be on the phone with my agent.
They're going to do that.
Get me on the Jets. I'll deal with it for a little while.
It's the USFL.
And that's the thing. It's who. And he got this guy Aaron Glenn, like the coach. Like who even wants to coach these teams?
I don't know.
Who even wants to go in there and with these messes?
Or you could turn it around. Look at Vrabel at the stupid ass Patsies. I mean, you could turn it around. You could make your name.
But you know what? There was already solid. At least there's solid ownership in with New England. At least you have solid ownership. The Jets are an absolute disaster.
Now,
the Jets were throwing. He threw his own quarterback under the bus the week before he came out.
That sucks.
Do
you really need two teams in New York? Let's get rid of the Jets. But right now, they're pretty much done anyway. Just keep the Giants in and be done with it.
It's never going to happen. It's too much money to be made.
Apparently,
and I was reading the other day where I think it's the city of Pasadena is suing UCLA because UCLA is trying to move their games from the Rose Bowl into SoFi Stadium.
Oh, I didn't see this.
And I guess they're under contract. Yeah, go Google that when you get a chance. That's a story right up your alley. Or if I find it, I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
The city of Pasadena and the Rose Bowl are suing UCLA because UCLA is trying to move to SoFi Stadium.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Which I guarantee you is all about boosters and skyboxes and all that kind of stuff. All right, it's time for Dead Dude in the Envelope. It's brought to you by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get your guaranteed offer on your home today at markspain.com. Today, our dead gentleman is a white American guy that you know from the world of business. A white American guy you know the world of business. Monifa, take it.
All right. Did he die under the age of 50?
No. He did not die under 50. JoJo.
Oh, my mic. Was he in real estate business?
He was not in real estate. All right. 800-771-1025. One more time. You got a white American guy that you know from the world of business. He did not die under the age of 50. It had nothing to do with real estate. So take those first clues, get some ideas together, give us a call, ask yes or no questions. If you ask a question, you get a yes. We'll give you that, and you get to ask another question until you get one wrong, and then you'll get that. And we'll move on to the other call, put all the clues together, and somebody will win some fantastic prizes. 800-771-1025 for Dead Guy in the Envelope on 1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. Your yes or no questions when we come back.
You're listening to JP on 1025 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Tampa Bay's newest hotspot is the Lighthouse Bar at Safety Harbor Resort and Spa. Enjoy handcrafted cocktails, chef-inspired bites, and live entertainment every Friday and Saturday night from 5 until 10. Turn your night into something extraordinary at the Lighthouse Bar at Safety Harbor Resort and Spa. The new go-to spot for flavor, music, and fun, and great happy hour drink specials. 105 North Bayshore Drive, Safety Harbor. We'll see you at the Lighthouse.
No need to thumb through the yellow pages or search Google for a bunch of different service companies, because when you go with Hawkins, one call handles it all, from plumbing, HVAC, and pool repair to electrical. And right now you can get 10% off home safety evaluations or circuit breaker panel inspections. How about $50 off home lighting installation or $50 off EV charger installations? These deals end November 30th, so act now and give them a call. 813-445-8209, or you can book online at HawkinsServiceCO.com. Hawkins, one call, handles it all.
Is your financial advisor offering you up to a 30% upfront bonus? Or are they promising you up to 10% growth per year, all for your retirement income? If not, then you need to come to Trajan Wealth. I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. If you have a plan to retire within the next 10 years, don't wait only to find out it's too late. I've seen hardworking folks like you retire only to be required to go back to work, all because their advisor told them guarantees like these were too good to be true. They're not. That's up to $30,000 upfront or up to $10,000 per year on $100,000, all guaranteed for retirement income. Don't keep working when you're supposed to be retired, and don't let any financial advisor tell you it's too good to be true. Call Trajan today, 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Annuities, not advisory products. DBA Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
John Senning here. I'm obviously not an attorney, but Mo DeWitt is. And you probably already know that if you're injured on the go, just call Mo. Mo and his firm fights for the injured people in Tampa Bay to get them what they deserve. Fighting the insurance companies can seem overwhelming, but that's what Mo does every day. And he's ready to do it for you. No matter what life throws at you, stand up and fight to get what you deserve. And it all starts with one call to Tampa's injury attorney at 866-CALL-MO. Give him a call day or night at 866-CALL-MO. That's 866-CALL-MOE.
At Jersey College, we know how to give you the support you need to be successful in your nursing career, like we did for Tom.
Re-entering school, I wasn't sure about anything. Instructors went above and beyond, and with nursing, there's no shortage of places to work. It's exactly what I thought it was going to be in terms of how rewarding it can be when you help someone out.
Classes are enrolling now at our campuses in Tampa, Largo, Brooksville, Naples, and Port Charlotte. Apply now at jerseycollege.edu.
Sell your home with Mark Spain Real Estate and get the strongest cash offer in the industry. You'll save time, make the most money, and eliminate all of the hassle. Hey, it's JP. The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate allows you to bypass the market, receive an all-cash offer, and close in as little as 21 days. Mark Spain Real Estate has been in the business for nearly 30 years and has helped over 72,000 satisfied clients. Trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home quickly and for top dollar. Go to Mark Spain Real Estate to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
My name is attorney Bill Sansoni. You might know me as Dead Air Sansoni from the Ask the Dom show. I represent people accused in crimes in Hillsborough, Pinellas, Pasco, Manatee, Polk, and Sarasota counties. I also represent clients in federal court across the country. If you have been arrested or accused of a crime, call me, Bill Dead Air Sansoni, at 813-361-0874 or online at sansoni-law.com. BadgerBobs.com. Offices, Tampa.
Hey, it's Galvin, and I have great news for you. Badger Bob services are now in Tampa Bay. Have a problem with your AC? Well, Badger Bob's can fix any cooling or heating breakdown fast with a 1-year parts and labor guarantee. And if the problem returns, so will Badger Bob's. You get upfront and flat rate pricing on all repairs. And Badger Bob's has a 100% satisfaction guarantee that they stand behind. Get a free estimate for cooling system replacement with guaranteed next day installation, or they're going to pay you $250. Book a free estimate or service and see real-time availability online by visiting BadgerBobs.com. With over 100 trucks and technicians on the road every day, they can get to you fast. Badger Bob Services has been serving the Sun Coast since 1982. Badger Bob's, funny name, but they're serious about service. It's who they are. Badger Bob Services now in Tampa Bay. Just go to BadgerBobs.com. HVAC license CAC 1815977.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to JP.
There it is.
There we go. The one ran out. All right, so that guy in the envelope. Clues so far. You got a white American guy that you know from the world of business. And the business, he did not die under the age of 50. And it got nothing to do with real estate. All right, so now you start asking some yes or no questions. Let's go with Jack on line 1. Go ahead, Jack.
JP, what's up? And I'll be glad when Dizzy gets back tomorrow from his suspension. I miss the guy.
He's not suspended. Trust me, he's not suspended. At least I don't think he's suspended.
I love how people just make stuff up.
Okay, well, if that's the truth. But did this guy die under 100?
Yes, he died under the age of 100, yes.
Was it Howard Hughes?
No.
Why would you just literally say he's not on suspension and then that's a lie?
I don't know, but now I feel like we got our last segment lined up. Brandon, line 2.
So, JP.
Hey, man.
How are we doing?
What's happening? What do you got?
All right. Did he know Warren Buffett?
Did he know Warren Buffett?
Yeah, was he buddies with him?
I don't know if they were buddies. I'd be surprised if he didn't know him, but I don't know if they were buddies. Okay. So I'll give you a ding. Why not?
All right. Did he die in 2023?
No. Nope. Kevin, line 3.
Hey, how you doing, JP?
What's up?
Was he in the computer industry?
Was he in the computer industry? No. Julian, line 4.
Did he make phones?
No. Nope. Aisha, line 5.
Aisha.
Was he from Cleveland?
No.
You are a girl that I never knew.
He was not from Cleveland. Roy on line 6.
Did he work with automobiles?
No. Susan, line 7.
Did he own big box stores?
No. No. I'm telling you, if you get the business, if you get the type of business, you guys will probably get it pretty quick.
Is the business that we know him from still in existence?
Yes. Show is. It is.
Is his name on it?
No. No. He's had multiple businesses that he's been associated with. One way more than everything else.
Okay.
But all of them are in the same industry. So it's not like he was a CEO for like one company and then like he was, what is it, like Starbucks guy used to be like the Taco Bell CEO kind of thing?
Yeah.
That's not what this is. Jack, line 1. Hey, Jack.
Hey, it's Jeff.
I'm sorry, Jeff. That's okay. What's up, Jeff?
That's okay. Hey, guys. No problem. I
totally threw me off with that little nugget of info you gave me. So I don't know. Was it Billy Mays?
No. No, this was not a TV pitchman kind of guy. Not the infomercial dude. Julian, line 2.
Did he die at the age of 99?
No. No, that's very specific. Monica, you want to give me nerd notes, please?
I have nerd notes. White American, we know from the world of business that business still in existence. His name is not on it, though. He has been associated with multiple businesses, all in the same industry. One we're going to know way more than the others. He died over the age of 50. It's not real estate. It's not the computer industry, and he was not an owner of big box stores.
Yeah. And as far as the other businesses, like there's one that he's definitely best known for and most associated with. The other two you've definitely heard of.
Okay.
But they're just like, you may not know that he was associated with them, but he was. Mary on line 1. Go ahead, Mary.
Hi, guys. Was he associated in any way with the state of Oklahoma?
No. Sorry. Julian, line 2.
Was he a billionaire?
Good question.
I would be surprised if he was a billionaire, but I don't know for sure, so I'll give you another question.
All right. Did he die at the age of 90?
No. No, he didn't. Robert, line 3.
Was it connected with the NFL?
No. Seth, what?
Is it technology related, like computers and
No.
stuff? Okay.
John on line 6.
Yeah, was he involved with, say, the railroad industry?
No, nothing to do with the railroad. Did we just get Robert on line 3? Did we ask him already? Robert?
Yes, Robert's gone.
He's gone. Let's go with Seth, line 4.
Hey, did he have a magazine?
No. Scott, line 5.
Was he in the fast food business?
Yes.
And do they make hamburgers at this fast food business?
The one he's best known for, yeah.
Was it Dave Thomas?
Dave Thomas is the dead guy.
Oh, nice job. I don't know how you did it.
Dave Thomas is the dead guy in the envelope. Yeah, he was actually one of the first franchise owners of a KFC as well. And he took that, and then he started Arthur Treacher's, and then he started Wendy's. Congratulations, Dave Thomas is the dead guy in the envelope. Your choice, the Calta Tailgate Party this Sunday, Trans-Siberian Orchestra, Monster Jam at Ray J or Floyd Nation. Which one?
But before I give you an answer on that, can I just tell you a quick story about, do you have time for Dave Thomas?
Oh, no.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Go ahead. You got a Dave Thomas thing? Go ahead.
Yeah, I played in a golf tournament with him down in West Palm, and that's why I thought of him. Was the nicest person I ever met. We drank beers all day. We were both terrible golfers, and he invited me to dinner that night with him and Jan Stevenson. It was at a restaurant in West Palm Beach.
Got it.
And he was just a great guy. Anyway, that's my story.
I like it.
There you go.
Yeah, thanks. I think I'll do the Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Trans-Siberian Orchestra, The Ghost of Christmas Eve, and the best of TSO and more. Sunday, December 14th, Benchmark International Arena. And if you are buying tickets for the show, just remember $1 from each ticket will benefit the Calta Family Foundation. Hold on. Congratulations. You win. Dave Thomas from Wendy's is the dead guy in the envelope. And no, his name wasn't on it, but he had 5 kids. One of them was a girl. Her name was Wendy. Therefore, boom.
Does she have red pigtails?
No. Actually, I didn't see any like young kid pictures of her.
Why did that sound creepy when you said it?
I
didn't see any.
I didn't look at the young kid pictures.
I don't know why that sounded weird to me, but it just did.
Hey, just a reminder to join us this coming Friday. We're doing another liquid lunch. It's brought to you by Bud Light Liquid Lunch, as a matter of fact. So join us at the Hooters on Treadway Drive in Port Richey this Friday. We'll be there from 11 to 1. Calta's going to be there too. And I know you're going to get, the Bud Lights. The first 102 people through the door get a free Bud Light. And we'll be giving away the 50th anniversary Bucks hats.
That they make them right then and there. It's very cool.
Yes. Yeah. So it's very cool. So join us, please, won't you? We would love to see you there. All right. It's JP with Monica, JoJo filling in for Dizzy, 102.5 The Bone, Real Raw Radio.
After midnight, we're gonna let it all hang down.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. Stingray Chevrolet presents Calta Cruise 19. And Tisa wants to get you on the boat for free.
Yes, please.
Picture yourself on the Calta Cruise. Yes, that's how you win. Head to your local Walmart and find the Tisa display in the pharmacy department. Then take a selfie with Tisa and upload your photo to theboneonline.com. It's that easy. Be a selfie queen, just like Mike Calta. Tisa presents Picture Yourself on the Calta Cruise. Picture it and make it happen. It could be you. Tisa, why spit when you can swallow?
At Brandon Honda, we have lenders for every credit situation. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Right now at Brandon Honda, get zero down deals on any new vehicle in stock. Plus, make no payments for 90 days. And we'll pay off your trade no matter how much you owe. We have over 600 vehicles to choose from and over 50 lenders, all competing to get you the best deal possible. Get your guaranteed credit approval at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-280-0850 for more information.
Here's the deal. Your AC might not be the only problem. Leaky, outdated, or clogged ductwork is costing you comfort and money. That's why Superheat and Air and Plumbing looks at the whole picture. They replace old systems, clean your ducts with RotoBrush Tech, sanitize them with BioFresh fogging, and even re-engineer your duct system for balanced airflow. Right now, get $1,500 off a new duct system with zero down and 0% APR for 18 months on new HVAC installs. Local, honest, and fast. Superheat and Air and Plumbing, get it done right. Give them a call today at 813-618-5818 or find them online at superheatandair.com. And we know when it comes to AC, there's a lot of companies to look at, but trust the people that I trust to come in my home and have for the last 10 years. Superheat and Air and Plumbing. Find them online at superheatandair.com or give them a call anytime at 813-618-5818. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for emergencies. It's Superheat and Air and Plumbing. Tell Mike Calta sent you.
Hey, folks, it's Bruce Woodburn here, the Lone Arranger. I've helped over 10,000 families become homeowners. And I'll tell you something right now, it's a buyer's market. Sellers are offering closing cost credits. They're making repairs, and there's plenty of room to negotiate. That wasn't the case a year ago. Waiting for rates to drop? Wait no longer. The Fed just dropped the Fed rate 1/4 point, and we may even get another 1/4 point in October, giving you more buying power or a lower payment. Don't miss out on this buying opportunity. And don't forget, I've got programs with zero down payment, low down payment options. And if you work with one of my vetted real estate agents, you can get up to 25% of their commission back in your pocket for closing costs. Folks, I'm not here to sell you. I'm here to help you win. Call 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313, or go to WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com.
Sell your home with Mark Spain Real Estate and get the strongest cash offer in the industry. You'll save time, make the most money, and eliminate all of the hassle. Hey, it's JP. The guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate allows you to bypass the market, receive an all-cash offer, and close in as little as 21 days. Mark Spain Real Estate has been in the business for nearly 30 years and has helped over 72,000 satisfied clients. Trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home quickly and for top dollar. Go to Mark Spain Real Estate to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and and start packing.
Many of you know that my inspiration for becoming an accident attorney was my brother Tim, who was rendered a quadriplegic at age 18. I didn't know what a personal injury lawyer was or what they did, but I soon did. Tim was treated terribly by the insurance company, and I became enraged. It was a constant delay and deny. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Tim later worked with me for 27 years. Last year, my hero died at age 65. You can see my eulogy for him by visiting mybrothertim.com. He was one hell of a man. Because of Tim, together we built the largest injury firm in the world, and our clients are treated the way I would want my family to be treated. At Morgan & Morgan, nobody is a nobody and everybody is a somebody. If you need our help, visit forthepeople.com on your phone or computer. See you soon, Tim. Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
1025 The Bone, where the Lightning play. We are the official broadcast home of your Tampa Bay Lightning. And now, back to JP.
It's JP for a little while longer until we hand it off to Senning. 800-771-1025. That's the phone number. Add this to the list of things that'll never happen to me.
What?
So there's, I think it's 3 sons. Yeah, 3 Northern California brothers. The mom passed away, right? And after she passed away, the mom was like, listen, there's like some up in the attic. She's like, I think there's some comic books that are up there and stuff like that. Before you just go throwing everything away, there's, some stuff to go take a look at. Tucked away in the attic beneath layers of old, brittle, faded newspapers and cobwebs. Yeah. One of those comic books is worth $6 million.
She's like, "You're
oh my God."
Apparently, quote, 6 treasured comics kept since she and her brother bought them between the Great Depression and the looming World War II will likely result in life-changing windfall money for these 3 brothers. They handed them off to Heritage Comic Books signature auction. And they're saying just this one, which is a pristine copy of and I don't know anything about, I know Dizzy's into this stuff a little bit. I don't know anything about comic books.
Garrett's ex-roommate had a...
Yeah, I wouldn't have even given it a second thought. I'd have been like, nah, I'm good. I'd just throw all these away.
Right. I would have chucked them all.
I would have chucked
them all too.
I just got rid of them all.
Apparently, they're all because they've been in like basically a temperature controlled situation underneath stacks of newspapers. There's not a wrinkle.
Yeah.
And they've been in plastic, so they've been pressed. There's not a wrinkle, nothing wrong with any of these comic books. They're just talking about the first one, the pristine copy of the first Superman comic. They're saying should fetch over $6 million. Just that one. And then there's 5 other ones. It said 3 months after their discovery, the brothers contacted auctioneers to discuss the possibility of a sale, leaving a message that crossed the desk of Heritage Auctions Vice President Lon Allen. And a Sunday, within days, he was in San Francisco examining their collection. So, that auctioneer knew they had something for him to get his ass on a plane and fly to San Francisco just to take a look at these things. Not saying, yeah, why don't you just bring him to my office and that kind of thing. Nope. Got on a plane, flew across. And these three brothers, they're in their 50s and 60s. Their mom had always told them that she had some comic books, but never showed them. So they had heard about them, but never saw them. So she died. They went up into the attic, and they were like, oh, Lordy Lord. The copy of the Superman #1 was issued in 1939.
How do you know? Like, that's my only thing is I don't know who to trust. Like, are you lowballing me?
The auction. Well, you start calling the auction houses. You'll call Sotheby's. You'll call Golden is another
They're
one.
calling each other and saying, hey, this guy's going to call you in a second. Just make sure you don't offer him a lot. I don't know how that works.
I really rubbed off on you, huh?
I know.
Yeah.
I'm feeling scammed, and it's not even. And also, you're right, because it doesn't matter if it's $1. It's $1 more than I had last time. I'm just wondering how this keeps legit.
Yeah, it says here you call the auction, you call them, and whoever gives you the best deal gets it, or you get a vibe for the people that you're dealing with. It says here, Heritage Auctions says the Superman has long been among the world's most valuable comics. A copy of Action Comics #1, which is this one, sold for $6 million last year, while a Superman #1 went for $5.3 million in 2022. But experts believe that this comic right here was graded a 9.0 by evaluators, which is damn near perfect. It's called Near Perfect Spine. It could surpass both of them. And then there's the other 5 comics that they have. But it doesn't really go in too deep on the other 5 comics.
But at least and that's a good way for me. At least I would know I can go the last couple of years. And so around that amount. It's not like, they can't offer me. They're not going to offer me $20 million, but they also better offer me more than $1 million.
I love when you read these stories and it's like somebody that went to they go to like a garage sale and they look around and they see there's a painting there. Oh, I like that painting. The painting is nice. They go in and they pay $25 for the painting. And then a friend of theirs sees the painting like, that kind of looks.
Yeah.
You might want to have that looked at.
Yeah.
It happened on Long Island. A couple of years ago. Guy ended up with like 2 Van Goghs. Oh my God. And it was in the garage. Was it Van Gogh? It was a very big name that made millions and millions of dollars, but bought it and then all of a sudden, the person who was having the garage sale tried to sue to get the money, to get it back. And the judge was like, you sold it. Don't blame this guy.
Yeah.
You sold it. Now, if the guy wanted to go back and give him a piece of the action, he could, but he doesn't have to.
How does your family, like you had plaster statues in your living room and stuff. So how does your family not have old whatever stuff? Like, don't you feel like your family might have?
There was nothing. You got to realize by the time both my parents died, they were living in apartments. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
but these comics were in the dust in an attic. Then, is there nothing that's hidden treasure? That's what I'm saying. Like something that might be valuable.
There was one time Roger and I had one of those guys that talks to dead people. Oh, that's right. We never had the Disney never got us the
I knew you would remember it. It's so funny because like 2 days before you were here, Gareth's like, "Oh, I totally forgot to call." And I'm like, he's not going to remember, but maybe get on that or whatever. But he's not going to remember. And you remembered now.
I remember now. Yeah,
but you also weren't here.
But I kind of depend on you guys for that kind of stuff. Yeah. And if he tells me he's going to do a project, he's going to take care of it, then I trust him to take care of it.
It worked out because you weren't here. The flight was canceled.
Oh yeah. Okay. Save and abute. Save and abute. So years ago we had a medium on the show, and as soon as he walked in, this guy took one look at me. He said, "Your uncle said the money's behind the wall."
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And next thing I know, my aunt ripped that house apart.
Yeah.
Like there wasn't like a piece of sheetrock left in that house, and found nothing.
There's always money in the banana stand. So you literally took it seriously, and like there's
She took it 100% seriously.
Well, listen, I mean, what would you do? You wouldn't have ignored. I know you well enough to know you would have just let that sentence go and not think about it at all.
No, not a chance. I would have. Yeah, I would have had somebody there. I would have maybe something, when they can kind of like an X-ray thing through the walls and stuff. I don't know if I would have grabbed a pickaxe and started pulling stuff apart.
You would have tried something. I don't know. And you're fortunate enough that you would know someone who would know someone who would help you figure out the easiest, least destructive way.
No, I couldn't tell my friends that might be money in my house. You kidding
Why?
me?
They're
They
your
robbed me blind.
friends. No,
They
they're
robbed
your
me blind.
friends. Oh my God! You're like, yeah, we found $100,000, and really, it's like $500,000.
Right.
Oh my God! I can't do it. I can't live like that.
Now, my friends, here's what they're good for. Like if I'm fishing in the Keys and all of a sudden kilos of cocaine show up next to the boat,
Oh my God!
that's what my friends are good for. I make a phone call to one person.
I love that you
If
know.
I was fishing out here and I found kilos of cocaine, I call one person.
The police.
No, yeah, right.
The police.
Yeah, huh?
That's the only way. That's who
Not a
I
chance.
call. I run from it. I don't touch
Well,
it.
You do that. I know that I'll make one phone call. That person would be waiting for me at the pier, would take the bag, and I would get my half, no questions
Your
asked.
half of what? Kilo
That
of
thing-
cocaine? You don't need cocaine.
He would have that sold in no time.
So not only do you have this person, you don't have. I wonder if I should call. You're like, I know one name.
But I know exactly who I call.
Wow, you live a
I
different
know
life than I do.
exactly who I would call.
I start crying. I run from it, and I call the cops, and probably 911 because I'm scared,
Did you
and
ever
I
see-
don't want any part of any of that.
Did you ever see the movie Fletch?
No,
You never saw Fletch?
no.
Jojo, did you ever see Fletch?
Bits and pieces, but it's been a really long time.
Okay, there's the fat guy that was on the beach. He was like the heroin dealer, right? And they're like some of the users are like, I don't know what happens. First he doesn't have S, and then he's got S, and then he doesn't have S again. Like he's you don't see it. That's my buddy. Like this guy has sold drugs for as long as I know him, but I've never seen him have them on him ever. and I'm not talking about selling an eighth of weed here or there. No. This guy
Yeah.
moved pounds.
That's why you know to call him.
That's exactly why I know.
But
to
then
call
you're
him.
not afraid in any way, shape, or form.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I guess that's right.
I didn't sell anything.
You're right. But
You
there's
know?
no way. So he wouldn't throw you
I
under
didn't
the
even
bus.
know what it was.
But he wouldn't throw you under the bus. Like, listen, I don't know. I just got it from this guy, and I just didn't want to have it on me. Or like, you know what I mean? There's no way your name would ever come up.
No.
You're guaranteed that.
That's not where I grew up. As a matter of fact, I'm a little disappointed about where I grew up because you know how you're not on Facebook so much, but you know a lot of the towns have like the little.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, the town I grew up in posted a video. Where is it? She posted a video of a woman. There it is. She took an entire. So somebody had to take their kids to sports practice, so they put their candy out for Halloween outside. This woman sat there for 45 seconds, and it looks like she's not in costume, and she's wearing the hijab kind of thing. She goes up. She knows there's a Ring doorbell camera staring right at her. She fills up the whole thing. Leaves the bowl empty, and takes off. Now this is in my own town.
As
in my
a grown
hometown.
adult stealing all the candy.
Stole the whole thing by herself. There's not a kid with her. Nothing.
I
Right? Stole
want
the
to
whole
make
thing.
fun, but
Now, back in my day when I was living in that town,
yeah.
this would have been found out by the end of the day, and it would have been handled.
Snitches, they get
It would have been
snitches.
handled. No,
Who's
somebody
snitching?
they would have known. Somebody would have known who did this, and it would have just got handled.
What does that mean?
It would have got handled.
Okay, but define handled. Are people dying over candy?
No, people aren't dying over candy, but they would definitely find out real quick that it was not in their best interest to go take candy off of somebody's.
You know what? If you have
Sometimes it just takes one. You have to make an example.
no, you don't.
Right.
How
See?
about you-
JoJo gets it.
How about you call the police if you know who it was and they handle it?
They've got more important things to worry about. We can handle
No,
those
oh, that's
things.
it. Drew Garabo, thank you very much. It was Fat Sam that was on the beach. Fat Sam was the one on the beach that was selling heroin. Thank you, Drew.
You know Drew's going to know that.
I was hitting a block there.
Drew probably has I can see him reciting like line for line.
Yeah. Well, that's it for us today. Thank you, JoJo, once again for coming in and helping out.
It's
We
my
appreciate-
greatest pleasure.
Appreciate you very much. The sarcasm just dripping through the speakers.
If you need me tomorrow,
We'll see what happens.
don't call
Thank
me.
you very much.
But if I'm not in here, have a safe trip. Keep me posted. Let me know if you need anything.
Are you
and
traveling tomorrow? After
I will
I'm traveling
see.
tomorrow, yes.
We'll see you.
I'll be
Friday.
down there tomorrow. Thank you so much, JoJo. Thank you, Monica. Setting show up next. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.
You're listening to JP on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think.
Makes me feel good.
Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Get to Hooters in Port Richey for this Friday's Liquid Lunch with Mike Calta and the JP Show. With JP, Monica, and Dizzy live from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Mike Calta buys a Bud Light for the first 102 people and a free hat. Plus, we're giving away tailgate passes, tickets to Sunday's game, and more. Hooters of Port Richey, Friday 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. from Bud Light.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah.
Tampa. Car accident? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine. Accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Eligibility and results may vary. A beautiful, confident smile can change everything. It changes how people see you and how you see yourself. When you're proud of your smile, confidence comes naturally. At Sage Dental, we make that confidence possible using the latest technology. Our caring team of dentists, orthodontists, and oral surgeons use minimally invasive techniques for the smile you've always wanted. Whether it's braces, clear aligners, implants, partial or full restorations, all of Sage Dental's personalized treatments are conveniently done right there in the office. With same-day and next-day appointments, call Sage Dental now for that confident smile that lasts a lifetime. We work with most insurance plans. No insurance? No problem. Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation, centered on care. Call 800-313-9966. 800-313-9966. That's 800-313-9966.
Renewal by Anderson of Tampa, Sarasota offers you a Black Friday exclusive 2-year financing. You can buy now and pay nothing until 2027. That's Renewal by Anderson of Tampa, Sarasota. They have exquisite workmanship. They're reliable and dependable. Renewal by Anderson of Tampa, Sarasota. Superior products, exceptional service. bestwindowsflorida.com. That's bestwindowsflorida.com. License number CGC 1527613.
Corona is now the official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and we're giving you the chance to score tickets to a game, including VIP pirate ship access, custom Corona Bucks Yeti coolers, and more. Visit coronafootball.com for details. Corona, game day's favorite beer. Flags up, limes in.
The holidays are quickly approaching, and it's time to start thinking about the ones you love and who's made the nice list. Come visit the Wonderland of Jewelry at the Golden Diamond Source. With over 25 times the inventory and selection of the average jewelry store, the Golden Diamond Source has everything you need for your holiday gift giving. They offer everything from first-time jewelry buyers to the most exquisite selection of museum-quality pieces. You can stop by and enjoy a comfortable, relaxed atmosphere and experience the staff of geologists, jewelers, and designers for all of your jewelry needs. From their luxurious jewelry boxes to their VIP customer care, there's a bunch of reasons to make sure when you're looking for a diamond, it's a Golden Diamond Source diamond. Don't wait until the lines get long. Avoid going to the big mall stores. Stop by the Golden Diamond Source at 3800 Omerton Road or shop online anytime at goldendiamond.com. It's the Golden Diamond Source, just in time for the holidays. Stop in there and tell them you heard about it on the Mike Calta Show.
This is Greg Trzynski of the Original Mattress Factory. People often ask me why our mattresses last so long. The answer is simple. We build them right. Not only are OMF mattresses durable, they give you peace of mind from day one. When you invest in a mattress from OMF, you're investing in better sleep tonight and smart savings for years to come. No more frequent replacements, no more wasted time shopping. To learn more about the true value of durability, visit originalmattress.com and read our latest blog on getting the most from your mattress investment.
Hey, it's JP for Prize Picks. And listen, we make decisions every day, right? But with Prize Picks, making a decision and being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this sports season. Now, we got football, we got basketball, we got college basketball. It's all happening. Hockey action is going on now. So all you have to do is just know whether it's more or less. Like Joel Embiid last night was 19.5 points, more or less. It's that simple. All you have to do now is go and download the Prize Picks app today. Prize Picks puts their users first, so all withdrawals are fast and secure. Prize Picks offers Venmo, Apple Pay, MasterCard, and more for quick and easy deposits into your account this season. Join millions of users and sign up for America's #1 fantasy sports app. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code JP JPJP to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code JPJP to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right.
Do you owe $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans? With credit card debt at all-time highs, Debt Relief Advocates is urgently notifying consumers of debt relief now being made available, designed to aid consumers with out-of-control credit card debt. Those who qualify and enroll for this relief program will only have to pay back a fraction of what they owe. This is not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation loan. This is a relief program that credit card companies would rather you not know about, as it ends your debt nightmare and saves you lots of money. Consumers owing at least $10,000 in credit card debt or personal loans can now take advantage of this debt relief as the cost of living skyrockets. Debt Relief Advocates has established a relief hotline for you to call to learn what debt reduction you may qualify for, so don't wait. For this free information, call the Relief Hotline at 800-525-9069. 800-525-9069. 800-525-9069.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Here we go. All systems go.